Okay, time for some late night streaming. Hold on a sec. There we are. What is up? Let me just make sure that everything is looking good so far. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Okay, well, as I said, it's stream time, as you can already tell, and what we're doing is going to try and finish up Max Payne. Now, last time I left off with this game, it seemed like there wasn't too much left, and when I took a look up the chapter listing, I'm on part 3, by the way. The chapter listing, I think there was 8 chapters, and I was on chapter 5, so there's only 3 left. I can't imagine that they'd be very long, but maybe they'll break the format, I don't know. Or maybe it'll just be that frustrating. So we'll see. But I'll be looking forward to it, I suppose, regardless. Let's just get everything good here, and okay. So, here we are. I couldn't even tell you what happened last time. We found out who was behind the whole drug and mafia situation. Some woman. That's what happened. And there was also some secret lab for making drugs underground that we kind of tore into. But now we are in pursuit of that woman.
Woden was waiting for me on the steps of the old building.
Mr. Payne, let's go inside. The others are anxious to begin.
The others?
Despite the general misconception, this building actually predates the City Hall by 2 years, thus being the oldest municipal building still in use here at the foot of the Brooklyn Bridge.
No kidding. The old man played tour guide as he led me through a
Oh yeah, this is like some sort of secret society or something like that.
Large ahead.
Mr. Payne, I would like to introduce you to my colleagues in what we call the Inner Circle.
You've been watching too much X-Files.
You have seen the files on Project Valhalla. We can fill the gaps, provide you with the information missing from those files. We were all involved in the early stages of the project during the Gulf War.
What's the catch?
We would very much like to blow this thing wide open, but our hands are tied. Her name is Nicole Horn. She was the key figure in Project Valhalla. When the funding was discontinued, she simply refused to quit. She knew exactly what she had in her hands. Nicole Horn is the president of Acer Corporation. She has more than half the city in her pocket. This must be kept under wraps. If you try to go public with this, we will deny any knowledge. We need you to take her out. Afterwards, we can protect you. Make all the charges go away.
That was the cue for the killer suits to kick in the doors and swarm inside. It was an impressive floor show, but I decided to leave early anyway. It was only a one-story fall. Lucky me.
All right. Yeah, I got a good look at that face. So we actually played some of this last time. I was debating whether or not I should continue, but at the same time, it was like 1 a.m. or something like that, and I just wasn't willing to go on. So, you know, I mean, it's been a couple weeks since we last booted up this game. So I don't mind rewatching the cutscenes or whatever. One thing I do need to do, though. Okay, I just need a brief reminder of the controls. There we go. too bad for you. If I'm going a little bit slower pace than usual, it's because I need a refresher on how to play this game. As seems to be the case every time I start it up, but...
One of the monitors showed what was left.
Oh, whoops, sorry, I cut you off.
On screen, the so-called corpse of Alfred Woden stood up, miraculously waking from his dirt nap, looking smug among his dead pals. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. I didn't know how he'd pulled it off, but it was a pretty slick way to get out of all his promises. Most of what he had said fit too well to be a load of crap. After the inner circle.
Cover me. I'm going in.
Okay. Yikes. Might as well snag the last one. Alright, I guess I can't take anything else here. You know, I was pretty keen on the jackhammer. Well, we keep with that for a little while. How'd you survive that? Oh, don't land in the fire. Shit. Not the best dodge I've done. Where the hell did that guy come from? I don't think so. Okay, this thing ain't working out so great for me. Also, I should mention that I'm a little bit sick, so commentary is probably not going to be the strongest point of the stream, but is it ever really? Maybe. I don't know. I don't have too much to say about this game anyway. It's just kind of fun to play. But as you might be able to tell, just a little bit hoarse. So, give me some of that. I can always use a little bit of meds. I don't know, I'm gonna be able to pull off that. I'm trying to shoot it, so. Whoa, okay.
Engaging hostile.
Yes, what is this? Oh. Okay, I wasn't reacting at first. I wasn't sure if something was broken. There's supposed to be voiceover here. Well, I suppose you could just read it. Cool. Great. Didn't that happen before? I feel like we dealt with an issue with that where there wasn't any voiceover and I wasn't sure if it was a glitch or they just got lazy, or I'm not too sure what the problem was, but yeah. What is that? My goodness. Got a grenade launcher. Well, why don't we save those? Just toss out the good old hand grenade. Yep, right through the plant.
A videotape lay on the desk.
Nice. Can we play it?
Nicole Horn had blackmailed the inner circle into silence. The tape came with a curt extortion note on a piece of expensive paper. I remembered Candy Dawn taping her clients in action on the side, selling the tapes to the highest bidder. I was sure that kinky sex was nowhere near Alfred Woden's worst sin. But I had a feeling that when this was over, any collateral would come in handy.
Smart move. Oh wait, that doesn't sound too good. Oh, never mind. Oh, there's a weird painting. Almost thought it was the Mona Lisa for a second, but...
Woden had left me a present.
Oh boy. What could it be? More things I could use for blackmail, leverage, and extortion?
Woden had taken care of my mission preps with military precision. The critical areas in the Acer Corporation headquarters blueprints were circled in red. The president's office was at the top of the building, right below her penthouse suite. The elevators were controlled by a security computer, part of the mainframe located underground below the building. The high-rise was sealed as tight as a sci-fi fortress.
Okay. So is he actually helping us, or what's the deal here? Damn it. Ah, a sci-fi fortress. I was about to say, that's probably exactly what we're going to be looking at here. The underground lab, that was kind of had that feel to it too. Maybe not super high tech, but you know, it was getting there.
Moving to the danger area. Moving to the danger area.
Is it just me, or does it feel like the camera turning is a lot slower? I remember having to adjust that so much when I first started this game, but I don't think I ever reset it. In fact, I think it might have been too fast. I don't know. Maybe I just got used to playing something else. I guess the pump action's not really the same as a jackhammer.
The best movie ending ever? Oh, gotta be Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. A hero's end, going out with guns blazing. Never heard of it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What was that? Okay. Thank God the level didn't start that long ago. Otherwise, that'd be pretty cheap. Also, speaking of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, I watched that not too long ago, after playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and making a note of how it carried some pretty similar themes. I felt like rewatching it. Always been a good movie. Still enjoy it. I don't know if it's the best ending ever, but, you know, it's a pretty memorable one. Just so he doesn't come back to bite us in the ass after a bit. Oh, Jesus! Okay, it was him. So, I heard some massive explosion. I thought, you know, maybe it was something up here that caused that. And it was like firing down on the first floor. I didn't even see him the first time around. At least I saw what it was a second time. We'll have to do slow-mo or something. Dispatch him before getting down there.
Search and destroy.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. There we go. Wonder why I didn't try to shoot me the first time around. Make sure there's no other, like, secret surprises here.
The best movie ending ever? Oh, gotta be Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. A hero's end, going out with guns blazing.
That wasn't even, I thought it was like an RPG or something. It was just the grenade launcher. I mean, still pretty bad.
Where Spacey works out of the police station and suddenly loses his limb.
So this little section reminds me of The Matrix.
That hit-sized blood-soaked cardboard box.
Yeah, good. Not even sure what the hell happened there. I think he triggered his own mine, but I couldn't quite tell. Still a little too close for comfort. Actually, well, alright, never mind. I was gonna say, unless I could get that open, but clearly I can't. So, we're still chucking grenades. Good enough for me. Oh, here we are. Chapter 6. So see, the chapters aren't very long. Even though they have multiple parts to them, usually you could kind of get through them in 10, 15 minutes.
I had dreamed of revenge. Those dreams were always nightmares, of coming close and then failing.
Oh.
Now I was close.
Okay.
I had a name to guide me. Nicole Horn. I had nothing to lose.
Wasn't expecting that. Also, that's
The inner circle had quite a track.
interesting. Got a little domino effect going on there. Also some slowdown. I'm sorry, what was that?
Project Valhalla had not been the only thing the Inner Circle had been involved in. There were rows of cabinets full of files. The Serpentine Secret Society went back a long way, always pulling strings from the shadows. I couldn't say I was sorry. Woden's move in some Byzantine power game had cut the Circle's membership roster to 1. The old man wanted me on cleanup duty. It was my mess, too.
Yeah, but it was more their mess.
Go, go, go!
Who? Where? Yikes. Okay, I think I need to see what I need to do. I need to get on top of these filing cabinets, but there is a guy trying to shoot me up in the upper levels, so... Not quite. I don't see an alternative way. That's that door. Let me try it one more time. Was there a door down here? Oh. Ah, shit. Okay, well, since we're down here, let me check the door again. Nothing. Okay, I might have had it right the first time. It's that thing again. I'm not too sure what causes that, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass. It was the issue I was having during the platforming sections in the nightmare mode. But for whatever reason, you can be pressing tried and true straight, and then Max will just kind of like, no, I'm gonna go left instead. Cool. Just in case. Somehow fly off of this thing. Oh, good, yeah. Shit. Easy come, easy go. Oh, hey. Even easier. I was hoping some impressive trick would happen if I were to shoot that. Suppose not, though. Couldn't even really see it. I was just looking at the back of a head, but hey, whatever works. Ah, shit. You know, I was thinking that might possibly sort of happen, but then at the same time, I'm like, nah, they wouldn't. They wouldn't destroy the stairs. He's not able to climb this like a staircase or a ladder, is he? Nah, okay. So I gotta do some platforming on this thing. How is this even gonna be possible? Oh, God. You know what would have really helped? A jump button. That's not, you know, slow-mo leap. What is that? Oh. I was hoping it was meds or something. a jump button. Whoops. I guess it's been so long that I forgot about it. I swear I tried that button before and it didn't do anything. Oh well. Well, hey, you know, my prayers have been answered. Probably would have made the last section easier anyway. Oh well. I guess I would have used it before, yeah, during the platform sections. Okay. What are we dealing with? Hello? Did a nice little spin there. Anybody else want to come out? Press room, huh?
Target located.
Excuse me. What the hell's down here? Huh. Okay. I guess something must be coming up with the sniper rifle. Or at least it'll be real handy when we get to it. Let's see, I don't remember liking the sniper rifle too much, but... No scoped. Cool face on that guy too. What is the... Well, not that. There it is, the X button. One of these situations again, huh? Ow. It's not as good when I get hit, too. Oh, good, the jackhammer. Check this guy in case he's got anything good on him. Like painkillers. Alright. Well, not too bad. I'm also not sure if that was a section that, you know, the sniper rifle would have been more desirable. But I'll take whatever.
CIA, FBI, you've seen one, you've seen them all. Sure, Good for a practice run.
Request assistance.
Probably could have gone a little better, but it's okay. Oh. Hey. That's pretty nifty.
Take him down. Shoot to kill. Let's finish this.
He has definitely got a sneer on him. Jesus Christ. Whoa, jeez. I wonder if that would have killed me. Also, I'm stuck on something. Is that it? Can't believe they destroyed the Washington Monument. Oh, okay. Man, that was some amped up music. It's just waiting for me to leave. Look at that. Chapter 7 already. Yeah, this isn't going to take too long. I'm fine with that. I'm sure I could squeeze in something else. Let me not speak too soon, though.
To the problem. It wasn't as if it hadn't all been done before. An eye for an eye, the first principle of revenge. Old as dirt, still going strong. The cardinal rule in going after someone with an intention to kill was not to make it personal, which it almost always ended up being anyway. It did with me. I took my time, cruising around the city in the snow. There was no hurry. I knew what I had to do now. I took my time, thinking about it, building up the rage. When I was ready, I parked the stolen wheels at the front entrance of the Acer Corporation headquarters. Got out, got in, got cracking. I had a bullet with Nicole Horn's name on it. I had 10,000 bullets with the Hag's name on them. She had ultra-high-tech security systems, enough mercenaries and weaponry to start World War III. There was no fear. New York disappeared behind a veil of snow. I had crossed the threshold. This was her domain, sleek and sexy and soulless, all glass and steel. A place of color-coded security key cards, metal detectors, and surveillance systems.
Yeah, none of it's gonna save anybody. So what's up, Solidus? Always like these cutscenes. Very distinct. Definitely got that
Colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold as a gun.
visual and writing down pat. Alright. Got the mafia here too. Probably should have used that the first time around, as opposed to the one guy. I thought there was still more of them left, though. Whoa, jeez. What kind of heat are they packing? Maybe this is where the sniper rifle comes into play. No, not that. What? It's like when he moves, it resets. Let's try this instead and back up a little bit. Surely, well, unless they're using RPGs. Well, if that's the case, then I'm screwed. But... gotta look a little higher. They ain't quitting. I'm not even sure if that killed him. Oh yeah, it did. Alright, well, one down. Okay. Well, there you go. You know, I get that you probably want to kill this guy as quickly as possible, but do you really want to start off with the grenade launchers right off the bat? Or even worse than that, I didn't think they were RPGs because they were getting some distance. I guess maybe they know how much of a threat he really is. Ah, shit. A lot of grenades, too. I wonder how well this will work. Not that well. Hate to use those, but I don't think I got too much of an option otherwise. Down here, buddy. Yeah, I'm all over that. Guess we're still taking the stairs.
What the?
Get to replenish my ammo. Good. Oh boy. What is this, the Resident Evil laser hallway? Ah, shit. We don't have an alternate route. This is like the worst game for this type of crap. Jeez. I shot him quite a bit. More than I would have most other people. Here, I'll get something special for him next time. And we'll we'll see who gets the last laugh. Actually, it might not be such a great idea. I don't know. Let's try this, though. Shit. Oh, boy. Oh, this isn't going to be a problem. It's rather severe. I mean, I'd get it if there was like turrets that, you know, popped out and started shooting at you, or maybe a security panel lockdown, something like that, but explosives right off the bat. Jeez. Should have timed that a little better. I didn't have any problems with it the first time around, god damn it. I think that's probably because I let it go for a little while. They were alternating up and down as opposed to kind of in sync with each other, which is what they were at when I made the jump the first time. So I'll just have to wait. Okay. I had like absolute confidence and faith when I did it the first time. Now this is where the fun begins. Jesus. I guess I could try and duck to the side or something. That guy's pretty damn hardy, though. I mean, the grenade launcher didn't exactly hit him dead on, but that doesn't really mean much for anybody else. Let me take one of those. Son of a bitch. Okay. So I'll do that again. I see these are the super security officers. They could withstand untold amounts of punishment. Oh good, here's the staple pain med cabinet. It's on that section on every floor, I guess. Yeah, thanks.
Mona, looking good.
Max, we gotta stop meeting like this.
It will be a cold day in hell before I let a narc cop stop me. Miss Sachs, do your job.
Uh-oh.
Relax, Max. You're a nice guy. I don't kill nice guys.
Isn't these the same panels that they used before?
Different when Horn wanted Punchinello dead to cut her ties to the Mafia. He deserved to die.
The same goes with her. She's the bad guy here. Her sister was whispering to her in my favor. I knew the appetites of ghosts intimately. They hungered for revenge.
No!
A gunshot boomed and she fell down in slow motion. She was a nice girl, not really a stone-cold killer. And now she was stone-cold dead. Like religious fanatics or loyal samurai, Horn's private army was coming at me.
There
I have Max Payne located.
was a jumble of words. Can I get back in now? Good.
When the elevator came back down, Mona was gone. There was a lot of blood, but no body. Something clicked for the final
I thought she
time.
got shot in the head.
My mind had never been so clear, as if somewhere high above the storm clouds were already gone, cold stars blazing from the black skies.
It looked like she did anyway. That's what it looked like in the panel. But okay, sure. So I guess we're not taking this way. Fine. Sure shit ain't going back that way. Okay. I pressed X on that thing the first time around, nothing happened. Also, what was... Oh, shit. Wrong side. Is it gonna put me back at the laser grid? I think it is. Shit. The shotgun, I was trying to switch to something with a little more range. But then by the time I did that, I didn't have a clear sight. God damn it. Okay. That section in the elevator sucks. I'm surprised I saw it the first time around, but geez. Two guys pop out from back here. Maybe that's after I get the meds. Actually, I'm gonna do this first.
Send me back up.
Okay. So... yeah, let's do the Ingrams. They've got... well, they got a lot of ammo, basically, but... I'm hoping they have, like, enough accuracy. Maybe I should switch to this instead. Maybe this is the section you're supposed to use a sniper rifle on, but there is no way in hell that I'm doing, like, pinpoint accuracy with a sniper rifle in this game. Shit, I had the goddamn wrong side! Maybe that's what I need to do. It was... the biggest problem is it was hard to see which side the mine was on. Shit, I don't want to do that. And then especially if I gotta be moving around, it's like when you, as I discovered when I was trying to use a sniper rifle last time, when you move around, it sort of messes with the cursor. Shit. It's a mighty short jump there, Max. Okay.
Target located. Request assistance.
Try this again. You know, I was doing pretty okay the first time around with the shotgun. It's just that I happened to switch, which screwed me up. So I'm wondering if the jackhammer wasn't all that bad an idea. Maybe accuracy isn't exactly what I want. Maybe something with a little spread on it. Shit, is a better idea. You know, we're getting pretty close to it anyway. I'm thinking maybe having a shotgun on hand probably is the way to do it.
Engaging hostile. Located.
Okay. So, as far as shotguns go, what is going to give me the most bang for my buck here? I guess it's going to be the jackhammer. Alright. Well, let's give it a try. Kidding me? I saw it and everything. I felt like I was pretty close to it when I was trying to shoot it, but it just didn't work out so great. All right. Still, I think the jackhammer is the way to go. Could use a grenade launcher. But who knows if I'll need to, if that'll become a necessity later on. What? Oh. Okay, I guess I was standing too far back. Wrong way.
Request assistance.
Try to conserve a little ammo with the jackhammer, but guess I won't be doing that if we do it again. Good. Okay. Just waiting to see if there's any like secret ones that pop up, but no, I think we are in the clear.
You know what I'm talking about. In all the cool action movies, and I'm talking about the coolest of...
Probably wasn't the best thing to use for ranged, but hey, it worked. So thanks.
Yo!
I had elevator access to the mainframe. From there, I'd be able to override the security locks and get to her office.
Do it. Did we do it? Okay. I pressed what I could. Jesus. Guess we're taking the same one. Okay, well, at least that last bit is over. Down? Do I need to go down? Clearly I was supposed to be looking at something I wasn't. Maybe out there. Hold on, let me see if any of this crap is breakable. Not really. Okay, so what was I missing before where I just spontaneously combusted? Helicopter, alright. I was just trying to get some cover. Okay, all right, we're still feeling this one out. Okay.
The unmarked chopper was Horn's pet guardian, inhuman and flawless. It was stalking me.
I hate to be stereotyped. I'm not a cold-blooded killer. Hey, kill the bastard! Kill the bastard! Oh! Ah!
None of those seem to be disguised as a pain med dispenser box. Okay. Couldn't tell if I slipped or there was just no collision detection on those. I was limping great. Well, you recovered a little bit, that's good. Okay. Just checking to see if there's anything I'm supposed to interact with, but I don't think that's the case. These can't do anything with. These are clearly marked with the red light. Okay. Must have just slipped off the last time. That's fine, I guess. But, wait a second. This doesn't actually go anywhere. Oh. Oh well. Pretty low on health anyway. So, I suppose we could do a little bit better with that. I'm not really sure what was going on there. Maybe the weird, like, quad towers with the blue lights had something.
chopper was Horn's pet guardian, inhuman and flawless. It was stalking me.
I hate to be stereo. Kill.
That. I don't know why, but sometimes when you move, the camera just resets. And then he has to refocus on the body, midsection. Okay, so... Can't do anything with those. And I tried interacting with this stuff last time, nothing really happened. Can't be anything like the destructive environment. Is there like a door that I'm missing? It's very strange. Oh, those are bullet holes. Can't do anything with that. I can't do anything with that. These are not doors. Interesting. You know, the name of this chapter section is Take Your Pick. Was there another elevator? I mean, does the game just soft lock you like this? If there's multiple? If though, that's kind of scummy, but sure. Like, if it took you out of the way, I don't know. The thing is, I'm just not seeing any other alternatives here. Wait, hold on. These are destructible.
Were now offline. All bets were off. The elevator would take me all the way up.
Good. Let's take that one. Oh yeah, I should probably check. I do hear the chopper. But, you know, just in case there's like mines.
Seen from this height, the night seemed to stretch on to eternity. A hint of desperation had crept into the snowstorm, as if it was trying to get it all out before the end.
like 7 times in the head.
Horn's personal computer was on.
Take a look at that in just a sec. Alright, hold on. There we go.
Next to the printer was a neat stack of expensive paper. Hacking through Horn's computer would have unearthed files of criminal plans, strategies for world domination, spy helicopter reports, illegal wiretap recordings, internet porno, all of the above. Take your pick. I really didn't care anymore. I had seen too much of it already.
Had your fill, eh? Especially on that last one. Okay. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything here, like a med station.
Valkyr had been meant to be a white-winged maiden that would lift you to a warrior's heaven, but it turned out to be a one-way demon ride to hell. The devil was in the drug. I knew. I had met him. And now I was gonna kill her. The queen of the underworld who had tried to lift herself a bit closer to heaven with her drug money. No begging, no bribes. She knew better. Honor among killers. We who were about to die, both of us knew how this would end, in pain and suffering.
All this because your wife stuck her nose into things that were none of her business.
The cops were coming to take me away. The sirens were like a bad conscience I couldn't shake.
It's ridiculous you've made it this far. You won't be alive when they get here.
Oh, really?
Stop him!
Here they come.
Get us back up now.
Max Payne, this is futile. A waste of time. The deaths of your wife and daughter were necessary. Inevitable. It is done. You cannot bring them back. Nothing you do will make it any better.
At him, maybe. I don't know. Are you supposed to fight the chopper? I didn't see an alternative.
Valkyr.
Stop him!
Send in the clones. regardless, we know how this goes. Oh wait, I forgot about that grenade though.
The elevator lobby. Get us back up now.
Max Payne, this is futile. A waste of time. The deaths of your wife and daughter were necessary. Inevitable. It is done. You cannot bring them back. Nothing you do will make it any better.
I don't know if that was just timed or... Okay. Violent explosions occurring in the distance.
Max Payne, you are fighting a losing battle. You cannot survive this. You will die. Stop fighting. Make it easy for yourself. Accept your fate. You will die here.
So dramatic. No? Okay. Nice little library. Uh-oh. Don't like the look of this. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Thank God they have a checkpoint. Because that could have gone way south.
We have him in the North Lounge. Send us assistance.
Shit. I'm not sure if I should get up there or try to run back. Running back didn't exactly pan out.
We have him in the North Lounge. Send us assistance.
Man, they're just starting by chucking grenades at me. I don't like that.
He's in the East Lounge. We have him. Get us back up.
Okay. They're gonna pursue or they're waiting for me? Guess they're waiting for me. No, it definitely was. Nice pose there, gentlemen.
What do you mean he's unstoppable? You are superior to him in every way that counts. You are better trained, better equipped. You outnumber him at least 20 to 1.
Not a step further. End it here. Anything necessary.
Okay, where are you? What am I seeing? What do you see, Max? Oh, there it is. There's a long staircase. Damn. Shot a grenade at her, too.
Roger that. Attempting to land now. It's gonna be tricky.
Should I be doing the same thing?
She's on board. We're out of here as soon as the wind dies down. Don't like the
Jeez. No, that didn't help.
Lift off in 45 seconds.
Come on.
30 seconds to lift off.
What the hell does it want me to do? I don't know if I could target the other one from here. Hold on.
15 seconds to lift off. Okay, ready to lift off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shit. Yeah, I think that was it. Maybe. No, there he goes. Awfully grim. That's a weird slow-mo effect, though. Figure we've been doing it all game. We probably could have done it a little less choppy. Okay, I think you're supposed to use the sniper rifle at that point, so I just couldn't quite get it there, which is a shame. It's tricky though.
That's for you.
Actually, I think I'll probably just keep that on.
Roger that. Attempting to land now. It's gonna be tricky.
See if this works. Really? Okay. Well, at least we know if we can hit it, then it obviously gets down.
She's on board. We're out of here as soon as the wind dies down. Don't like the look of that mast.
Shit! I think well, actually, no, that thing hit pretty far back. I was gonna say partially responsible for that because it might have exploded in my face, but I'm not too sure.
That's for you.
It's a shame you can't skip this.
Roger that. Attempting to land now. It's gonna be tricky.
Surprised at how precise that has to be. I guess it prevents you from spamming it. Get an easy shot earlier, but still.
She's on board. We're out of here as soon as the wind dies down. Don't like the look of that mast.
Oh, wrong way. Always get that wrong.
Lift off in 45 seconds.
What the hell? I'm hitting it.
30 seconds to lift off.
Okay, it took a lot of shots, but hey, we got it.
Seconds to lift off.
Do we have to get another one? I thought.
Okay, ready to lift off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe the cutscene changes. There's no way I could get that other one in the corner. Okay. Maybe the one behind. I thought that one was already taken care of, though. The one, like, when you first start off to the right. That's a bit of a pain in the ass because I was hitting that other one like crazy. And either it took like a lot of shots or I don't know. Maybe you have to be like super pinpoint, even though the cursor's right on it. But let's have a look, I guess.
That's for you.
Roger that. Attempting to land now. It's gonna be tricky.
Maybe you have to hit the tower after you hit the line? Yeah, those two go, so... Okay. I guess we're gonna try and hit the tower after it.
She's on board. We're out of here as soon as the wind dies down. Don't like the look of that mast.
Not that.
Lift off in 45 seconds.
There we go. Okay, well that wasn't too clear. But that's okay, I guess.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger.
No, they... Oh. No voiceovers. Oh. I thought it would stop sooner, otherwise I would have read it. If there's another one, then I'll read that one. Cops' voices... Oh, okay. God damn it. I think it's the second time that's happened.
NYPD! Hold it right there.
No voices for the first part, but the second time
Ghosts
around.
released me from their haunting. Down below, New York City glittered like diamonds on black velvet.
You gave us one hell of a ride. Take him down to Central Booking.
You heard the man.
Woden was there in the crowd, standing by the sidelines. It wouldn't be over till the man with the patch would say so. He'd say the right words. I knew he would. He'd better. Woden grinned smugly. It was the grin of a winner.
Oh, that was like a different recording.
That made two of us.
Congratulations, you've completed Max Payne. New York Minute and hard-boiled gameplay modes have been unlocked for even further challenges. Yay. Guess that was it. Alright. Oh, man. Okay. Let's just see if there's anything else, or if it just cuts to credits. I doubt there's going to be like a post-credit scene, but, you know. We'll see. This is before all that jazz. Nope. Okay. So, that is officially it. And, yeah, some sections there, a bit of a doozy, but overall not too bad. Oh boy. So, yeah. I played this game because late last year, around the Halloween time, I played Alan Wake for the first time. After many people had recommended it, and I liked it so much that I wanted to check out other Remedy games. And on top of that, I remember people discussing, you know, what's the closest game equivalent to John Wick, the movie series, which I happen to like. And pretty much every answer right away was Max Payne. And I'm like, well, all right, well, even more reason to check it out. So here we are. First Max Payne over with. And yeah, it was pretty good. It kind of feels almost sort of like a budget title. You could tell that this wasn't like no AAA game. And in fact, I don't think the series would necessarily get to AAA status until Max Payne 3 when Rockstar took over development. But, you know, tiny little studio Remedy, very obviously gameplay focused. The story is what it is. It's a pulp, hard-boiled detective, nuanced type of story. And it is very derivative, but entertaining. And honestly, like all the hokiness of it kind of adds to the charm. So, no complaints as far as any of that goes. Gameplay was solid overall. The only issues with it were what I've talked about several times. It's some of the movement is not that well designed for 3D platforming. This was especially horrendous during the nightmare sequences, where you needed to jump on very skinny platforms and at the same time move Max, which didn't always go as planned. I don't know if that's just like the game's fault or if I'm doing something wrong or my controller shit. I don't think it's the latter two, but it could be. But like sometimes he'd just veer off in another direction for no reason, even though you're holding the same direction. So I don't know what that was about, but I didn't enjoy that. That's why that last little section there where he had to hop on the railing outside the perimeter of the building, I was like diagonally moving against the building since there was a wall there. Not so good for the nightmare sequences where there's no barrier to protect you. But yeah, so yeah, it could be a little frustrating. The checkpoint between the chapter sequences sometimes wasn't enough either. Like you'd get through a mass of people and then, you know, you'd come up against usually some sort of platforming thing. It was always something platforming that I got stuck on. It was either going to be, you know, the nightmare sequences that I kept having to redo, or that one section in like the bell tower looking area where you're up in the scaffolding, or the laser grid at the end. They were all kind of bad. So I didn't enjoy those parts too much. Also, some sections were a little bit vague. Unfortunately, I can't remember too much towards the beginning of the game. Maybe there wasn't anything outstanding, but you know, and the whole section here in the high-tech building, the first one where he had to destroy the panels, I wasn't too sure what to do there. The last little sequence where you have to take out the cables for the tower and then shoot the tower. you know, I guess in retrospect it all makes sense, but I get the feeling. Oh, I remember something like when you're running through the burning restaurant and there's like the flying propane tanks. Don't really know how you're supposed to see some of that stuff coming first time around unless you're just super cautious, but then, you know, the building's coming down around your ears, so why would you be? There's definitely some aspects of it that were more trial and error, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it could be a little frustrating sometimes, so I don't know. Those little bits and pieces I didn't care for too much, but overall it was a fine game. I enjoyed it. Looking forward to getting into the rest of them. I think 2 will be coming up soon-ish, not right away. I'm not going to be starting it next week or anything like that, but you know, within the next couple months, I'll probably want to jump onto the next one. So, glad I played it. Got to experience what a lot of people were talking about. This was always kind of up there in my to-do list, but finally got around to it, and yeah, it's a good game. I won't be doing any of the additional stuff, I don't think. The core game is good enough for me, but yeah, it took us what, about an hour and a half. That was like my maximum time I figured that this was going to take me. I was like, well, I got 3 chapters. It could either be as little as 30 minutes or it could be like an hour and a half. It was about an hour and a half, so I'm fine with that. It's a good thing I didn't attempt to do this last time I streamed it, because I would have been up a while. And my performance, well, actually, I'm still a little sick, so I don't know. Maybe the performance level was about even, but I'm sure that late at night probably wasn't going to be all that much better, if anything. So, yeah. Alright. I think that's good enough for a stream. It was long enough to the point where I don't think we need to do anything else. Also, welcome to the stream. J4Y 1985. Unfortunately, you're at the very tail end of this, so I apologize. But, yeah, we're kind of closing in on 2 hours. I didn't really have anything much planned to do afterwards anyway. Might be back tomorrow since I missed streaming a couple days earlier, so maybe we'll do something else. We still got RDR1 on the plate, Red Dead Redemption, and Spyro Reignited, Year of the Dragon. So I think I'll probably maybe want to do Spyro next, just because we're kind of closing in on the end on that game as well. And the more I finish off, the more I can start up, and I got quite a to-do list, so we'll get to it. But anyway, thank you guys for being here, for watching, and yeah, maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Monday. So until then, have a good night. And I guess I'll see you next time. So take care.